Hey everybody, Martin here, your favorite Regina realtor. And this is a new series that I just started today. It's called 15 Lessons from 15 Years of Real Estate. So it's a little bit misleading because actually I'm just going into my 15th year, but I feel like it's been 30 and I feel like I've aged 30 years because it's been so interesting. But I thought I'd share some stuff with you about real estate and doing real estate for 15 years or so, and all the fun lessons and all the fun things that have happened. It got me kind of thinking as I was running on the treadmill the other day at the gym, and I was watching like HGTV, one of those TV shows about realtors, and they're like in some high-rise condo in Vancouver or Toronto or something, and they like have a buyer and they show them like two properties and they're all these beautiful people and they like they're arguing about $100,000 or $150,000, and then they come together on a deal and the realtor makes like $50,000, and then they get in their Porsche and they're complaining about it and whatever. It's just ridiculous. And real estate is really nothing like that in real life. I mean, it's the opposite. I remember, I think I was about 26 years old at the time, and my first listing was in a less desirable part of town, and I believe we listed the house for $18,900, and eventually got a sale for like $12,000, which oh man, I made like a couple $100 on that. And I remember that the client, she was like 90 years old, and she was telling me stories about the kind of people that would break into her basement. Man, what a property. I don't really have any pictures to show you, nor could I, but it was an interesting experience. I remember thinking, oh my God, if this is what it's gonna be like, oh my God, I can't do this. What a year that first year was, I tell you. I mean, that first deal, and you're negotiating, for basically, for your client for these small amounts of money, and you think, man, I'm never gonna make a go of this. It's impossible. Which kind of brings me to that point that I wanted to make is initially, which is that people don't know, but 87% of realtors fail within the first 3 to 5 years, which is a crazy stat. Can you believe that? 87%. So if you know a realtor that's been doing it for a while and they're actually making money and they're happy, give them a hug, because holy crap, it's not an easy job. Like I remember some of my first deals, boy, they were difficult. Challenging clients, challenging properties. You kind of get stuck with stuff that is just almost unsellable, and it's just you try and do the best you can for your clients, and boy, it isn't easy, and at the same time trying to pay your bills. I think I made like $36,000 my first year in real estate. My bills were like 50. Oh man, thank God my broker was forgiving me. They're like, you know what, it'll get better next year. Just whatever, we'll let it go. So, oh man, yes. So that's the truth. It's not glamour. It's not beautiful people in high-rise condos in Vancouver, Toronto, New York, whatever. Talking to a couple of people, showing a couple of properties and making $50,000 and getting their Lexus or whatever. It's nothing like that. It's very challenging. It's a tough job, and it's been an adventure. So that's my first thing that I learned in real estate was that, like, boy, it's nothing like what you think it is. It is challenging. It is difficult. It can be rewarding, and we'll get to that. But that's the first lesson. Real estate, reality versus fake estate, which is what's on TV, is very, very different. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little blurb, this little sort of insight into my life as a realtor, especially my first year. So anyway, enjoy. I'll talk to you later. Cheers.